It means that you're going to have a increase, like your life's going to get worse before it gets better, which sometimes it's required. But at a leadership role and above, that person should be teaching you. And so there's no point in you trying to go in and train them. They should be like, this is what we need to do for our financial function. You're like, great, love that for us. Go do that, right? Okay, brings me to the third point, which is you want to remove yourself from marketing. Now, marketing is a larger term, but fundamentally it's acquisition, right? If the business relies on you to get customers, which is very common in founder-led companies, like you're the breadwinner, you're the promoter, you're the one who brings the business in. This is one of the biggest risk factors in business because this is why you can't leave. And when you do leave, the revenue goes down. And it's very scary because everything relies on you. And what's tough is that it feels good in the short term to have everyone rely on you, right? It feeds your ego, it makes you feel important because you're like, I'm irreplaceable. I'm a special snowflake. I am a unique human being with unique skills and therefore I am important. But the idea is that you actually, in order to make an important business, you need to become less important. Like if you want to help more people, you can't help more people. And so for me, obviously, like I've had plenty of businesses that were face driven, but if your face gets the customers, you are the key man. And so this is kind of the 3-step simple way of kind of getting out of this. Well, easier said than done, but fundamentally this is what we do. There are 7 different ways that you can install systems into the business to capture media and marketing on your behalf without it having kind of quote direct to camera founder-led ads, okay? So I'll give you a couple of them. So one of them is that you probably have some sort of place where your customers gather, right? Maybe it's an online community like a school or whatever. In those communities, you should have a standard process weekly where you screenshot people saying nice things about you. Then all of a sudden, all those screenshots become ads that get pushed to you every single week. The next thing is having incentives for customers to leave testimonials. So you can have things that are unlockables, you can have a certain amount of credit, you can have tiers of service you can give them trials to, which by the way is a double whammy. So you give someone a trial of a higher level of service if they provide a testimonial. It allows you to ascend customers who love your stuff and get more marketing. Bingo, bingo. The next one is something I call lifecycle ads, which basically you probably already have functions in the business that already occur, which is you probably record your sales calls, hopefully. You record your onboarding calls for a new customer. You record delivery checkpoints, and maybe if they have a good experience, you would record some sort of testimonial from them. Great. Now, the thing is that means that all of this stuff already exists within your business. And so when you have a testimonial and someone says, these guys are great, you just say, cool, we're going to look back through our CRM, look back through our scheduling, and pull the recordings from their sales call to their onboarding to each of their touch points. And then what happens, you can compress that into a timeline that also becomes another advertisement. Pretty sweet. Because instead of saying, I was here and now I'm here, show them here of them actually being scared, being not sure, hesitating before signing up, and then all of a sudden getting this amazing outcome.